Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Oh gosh, I was trying to go live and my phone kept ringing. I blocked the caller because it showed it was something Libby, Montana in the United States. I called the number back because it kept recalling me, and I got an answering machine for some kind of medical clinic. And then it beeped and it was like a fax machine. So I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just gonna keep on trying my cell phone number. How did it get my cell phone number? Anyway, it's just like crazy stuff going on over here. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Betty. Good morning, everybody. It is raining here, drizzly. It's cold. So, it's a great day to stay inside and stamp. And today I have a fun card to share with you. I'm going to play with the Around the Bend stamps and dies for the rest of this week. I'm having so much fun over here. I've had these dies on my wall and stamps on my wall for a while now, and I haven't played with them, and I thought this would be a good week to play with these. So, and also I want to remind you, there's so many exciting things happening. Tonight at midnight kicks off another free shipping with Stampin' Up. So tomorrow's Wednesday, 24 hours tomorrow during the day, night, whatever time you want to shop. I would recommend shopping early. It's free shipping in Canada on orders over $100 before shipping and tax. So get those wish lists out and double dip. Get your DSP, you guys. Oh my gosh, DSP is on sale for the entire month of June, 15% off, right? And tomorrow is free shipping. Oh my heavens. So you can totally stock up on your paper and double dip. You can get your discount and free shipping. And if you join my team, it's even better because you're going to be able to put all of these discounted papers in your starter kit. If you join my team today, you would get your demonstrator ID emailed to you right away. Then tomorrow you can even get even more of a deal because you're going to get your 15% off your paper. You're going to get free shipping on orders over $100, and you're going to get your 20% demonstrator discount on your order. Oh my God, like it's amazing, right? So if you're on the fence about joining my team, I'm going to tell you, like, today is the day to do it. Today. I wouldn't wait till tomorrow because it's going to be super busy on the website tomorrow. So to process the starter kit and to get your demonstrator ID and place an order tomorrow, that would be a lot, right? So, but I would recommend joining today, get your starter kit. If you need a link to get that starter kit for $135, and you get to pick 206 with no shipping or tax. If there's tax in your province, it will be taxed. But most provinces, there is no tax, and that's free shipping today. So you'll get free shipping today on your starter kit, and then tomorrow you get free shipping on an order plus your demonstrator discount. Oh my God, it's like mind-blowing. I wish I could join again. Every time a starter kit promotion comes out, I say that. I'm like, I wish I could join again. But wait, I already am a demonstrator, right? So I am already getting the perks. All right, so thank you all for joining. Hello, Millie. Hello, Jean. Hello, TJ. Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Margaret from Virginia. Hi, everyone that's popping in. I see you all here. Cindy says good morning from rainy and cold Chilliwack. Yes, it's rainy and cold here in Calgary too. Hi, Wendy. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Ethel. Hello, Joyce. Hello, everybody. Hello, Krista Smith. Hello. Hi, Debbie from Illinois. Hello, Jen. Thank you for being here, my friend. So happy to have you with me. Hi, Karen. Hi, Anne from Wisconsin. Hello, Magdalena. Thank you for being here. Hi, Deborah from Pennsylvania. Hello, Karen Greenhill from sunny Grimshaw. Ooh, I'm so happy that it's sunny there. We'll have the sun back before long. Oh my heavens. Nadine says good morning from Texas, 201 today. That is warm. Catherine's joining us from Fernie, BC. Thank you so much for being here, Catherine. Hi, Mary from Montana. Cool here. We were only going to hit 60 maybe, rain all week. Yeah, I think we're probably on the same weather pattern up here. Good morning, Joy. Thank you for being here. Hi, Annie from Waterloo, Indiana. Hi, Nancy from Farragut State Park in Idaho. So fun. Last night, you guys, can I share? I had my Boston Pizza class with my technique club. I'm super excited. I was so excited to see them last night. We had supper, then we did the class. It was a great evening. And then today I'm doing the exact same projects I'm sharing with you guys over on my YouTube channel at 12:30 Mountain Time. So if you are on Mountain Time, Calgary time, 12:30, just watch your time and see where you are in the world to coordinate. If you want to join me live, I'd love to have you join me. Don't forget when you join me live to like and comment on the YouTube live video. That really helps me out. And this is a collaboration class between myself and my friend Christine Bertram, and it's our technique club. Okay, so I teach the technique club and Christine teaches the suite class. And she taught last week, and this week I'm teaching today. I'm teaching the technique. Can't wait to share with this one with you because it's super cool. So yeah, that's today. Oh my gosh, so many things going on. I have my training call with Rhonda Wade at 11 today. That is a Zoom call that she does with us every single week, and I am so excited to always watch that Zoom call live and to see her, to hear her amazing message and her training. I've talked to you about that before. She has pivoted my business and changed the course of my business, and with her Creating Success program, it is just amazing. So if you're a demonstrator and you are looking to grow your business or to take your business to the next level, she's your girl. I'm telling you, she is your girl. So reach out to me. I will send you my affiliate link and you can join and you can be on that Zoom call with me. I would love to see you on there. Okay, so that's happening today at 11. Tuesday's a busy day over here in the Stampin' Up! World. We have new updates. I do an update with my team. I have my call with Rhonda at 11, and I'm doing my YouTube live at 12:30. So, but I don't want to skip my morning video with you guys. So let's put my coffee down and we're going to get started here. If you have any questions about everyone, let me know and I will definitely try my best to answer them. Trisha says, that was the first one I got from the mini and I'm so glad it stayed. Yes, me too. It is so beautiful, this bundle. And, you know, I don't want to just focus on the new stuff because there's some amazing returning things that are still in the catalog and I don't want you to forget about those amazing products. All right, let's get going here. Hello, everybody that's popping in. Okay, I will come back and read your comments today or tonight. I've got a busy day right up until about, I don't know, 2:30 or so. And then I've got to get to the post office. I have a huge stack of pink envelopes. I already sent out one huge stack on Saturday. I got another stack right now. So if you've ordered classes with me, you purchased with me, don't fret. I do have your products coming to you, your projects coming to you, and I can't wait to send. It just brings my heart so much joy to send out card kits, class kits, and prizes. It is definitely true, the saying that is better to give than to receive. And I want you to know how much I appreciate you all so much. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to flip. Hello, everybody. I just want to stay here and say hi to everyone. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip. Here we go. Whoop, there's my rainy, wet backyard. Here is my catalog. I have it open to the Designer Series paper page because I want to point you at the, let's straighten this up here a little bit. The Designer Series paper, 15% off during the month of June, but if you order tonight starting at midnight and all day tomorrow, you're going to get 15% off the paper, plus you're going to get free shipping. This was a very big surprise to me. They did not tell us. I was just as surprised as everyone else to find out that we have free shipping tomorrow. I love it when Stampin' Up! Surprises us. So you can get your Designer Series paper. The only thing that is excluded from this Designer Series paper sale is the specialty paper, but you can get all of these papers here starting on page 129, 130, 131, 132, 133. You can get all, except for the specialty. If it says specialty in the name, it's not included. But when you go onto the website, when you click the link at the bottom of my video, you'll be able to see what's on special, okay? So you're going to get those 15% off and free shipping tomorrow. Plus, I want to share with you one of the paper packs that is just, well, they're all amazing, really. Truly, they are. This one down here at the bottom, it's called Delightfully Eclectic 12 by 12 paper, and it is stunning. It's a big, big pack of paper, 48 sheets, 4 each of 12 designs. I'm going to show you. I have them in 6 by 6 because I've cut them down for my paper share, so it actually makes it really good for me to show them on camera. So let me show you this paper. It is stunning. Let's lay out all 12 designs so you can see. First, we have this one, Fresh Freesia with the flower. The background has a basic black. Then we have this one here with one of our returning colors, Pretty Peacock. And look at the alphabet. Love that design. And we have, I'm just going to go right through my stack here. The pretzels. Look at this pretzels. Love this one. And we've got stripes on that side. And let's move on to the next one. Now remember, these are going to be 12 by 12. I'm just showing you a 6 by 6 piece so you can see the design. There's some lovely florals, and the background has the navy, and I think that might be boho blue in the background. Beautiful, beautiful paper. All right, let's see the next pattern. The next pattern here is our little one with the dots. Looks like crushed curry. And then we've got, look at the tulips on that side. Perhaps, I know I haven't shown this on camera yet, so perhaps this is your first time seeing it as well. There we've got some smaller little flowers, and then a nice big bold pattern on that side. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'll move those up here, and we'll start at the bottom, and I'll stack these up. I've got this one here, which is super pretty. Look at that pattern. And then the flip of that one has some, this is bubble bath, you guys, bubble bath stripes. And I see some bubble bath in here as well. Okay, so then what do we have? Okay, so we've shown that pattern with the dots. And let's just move on to the next one. Okay, that's shown that one too. I just got to find them all. I have a huge stack here. I find it super helpful to cut them into 6 by 6. Okay, so this one here, another bubble bath, looks like pinwheel pattern. The flip side of that one, look at the strawberries, you guys, so fun. I could have used this one yesterday on my Global Design Project Challenge because the challenge was fruit. The theme this week is fruit. So if you're looking at playing along with that challenge, that would be a good paper. And look at this, we have another pattern with fruit. Look at the lemons on this one. Super cute. And then the background has the basic black with the little white swans. I love that. Okay, so that's 3 on the bottom here. Let's see. Oh, no, that's not right. I did the wrong thing. This one, the lemons actually has the daisies on the back. I had 2 pieces stuck together. This one has the daisies. Super nice paper. So this pack of paper is on sale, my friends, for 15% off. It's a regular $48, and it is on sale for, let me just open up my computer here again. I have it on the screen. For $34.85. So you want to definitely save on this paper. So there's the daisies, swans, and the back has these little X's. All right, so there's that one. And then we've got another one here that has almost like graph paper or scribbler paper. Oh my goodness, look how fun that is. Bring you back to your school days. Oh, I've got these mixed up. Okay, this one goes right here. This one here has an awesome Misty Moonlight pattern here. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be 2 more designs. So let me grab my stack and bring in, yes. So this one here also, another one that's like school paper, right? A grid paper. And we've got the background like this. It kind of reminds me of that punch. I wonder if it actually coordinates with the punch. I think it's a little bit small, but it's a very nice pattern. And so is that right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we have it on the screen, all 12 designs. So this is one I'm going to be featuring today on my video. And the pattern that I am pulling in today is going to be this one. Oh my gosh, I love this one. This one has Fresh Freesia and Basic Black. those are going to be my colors, my color feature for today's card. So let's get started. Let me move all this stack of paper off of my desk here. Now, if you're in my paper share, you're going to get, if you've told me you want to be in the paper share, I have great news. I have finally 8 people. So I'm going to be invoicing everyone tonight. So you'll get that, and then I will be able to package these off once you've made your payment, and then you can get your own stack of designer series paper. I offered a second round of my product shares because they were so popular and some people missed out on the first round. So don't worry, I've got you covered. Okay, so we've got this paper here, and we're going to do something with that. Let's see. We are going to use Basic Black, of course. We're going to pull in Basic Black, and we're going to pull in Fresh Freesia. I've got 2 pieces of that paper. I think I'm only going to be using 1, but I'll put that one off to the side just in case. So we're going to be playing with Around the Bend. So Around the Bend is the stamp set. Lynette says, have you ever thought of how demonstrators benefit all because of you do? Oh, thank you. I know I buy a lot more from my demonstrator just by watching your videos. Well, thank you so much, Lynette. It's all about the sharing for me. And, you know, if I can encourage you to keep on stamping and to bring joy to your life, that is what fills my heart. It truly, truly does. Okay, so we're going to play with the stamp set. But let me bring in the star of I think this is the star of the show. Look at the Around the Bend dies. Oh my goodness. Yesterday I made a card with the monkeys, and I used this one. So the monkeys got hooked into the little vine there. But there's so much more to these dies. I had to play with them again today. There's a scallop here. We're going to play with that one. We're also going to play with this one here. And I'm going to show you how these kind of pair together, and you can work together with them. So what do we have? Okay, let's bring all my pieces in. First thing, I'm going to do some cutting. I'm going to cut this paper, this DSP, in half. Okay, so we're going to cut that down at 3 inches. So let's bring in my trimmer. And I haven't had a chance to call. I've been flat out busy, you guys. I haven't had a chance to call about my score blade yet, but I'll let you guys know what they say, if they can replace my score blade. For now, I was just using my bone folder. Okay, so I've got this piece. We're going to put this one off to the side, and we're going to bring in one of the dies. We're going to do a little bit of cutting using the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and the dies. So the dies that I'm going to be using, we're going to be using the scallop one here, as well as this one with the little bubbles on it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here. And I have cut this. Now, this is 6 inches. I've left it at 6 inches. I'll trim it down at the end. I'll share with you why I'm doing that, just so I can give myself a little more wiggle room with this card. So I'm just going to put this die right on top of the paper. Got a little bit of washi tape on there. And I'm going to cut this nice little round the bend arc or curve, if you will. And we're just going to do that. And you can move it over a little bit. I'm going to move it over just a tad because I can always make it smaller by cutting my straight edges, right? But if I make my scallop in too far, I'm kind of hooped, right? So I'm going to do it right on the edge here. And we're going to bring this in. Let's move my die here, the one underneath so I don't lose it. All right, so we're going to put this onto my platform and we're going to cut. Here we We'll roll this through. Now you do need well, you know what? I was going to say you need the big boss, but you really don't. You could use your mini boss with these and put it in lengthwise. You just have with the mini boss, you have a limit of 3.5 inches on the diameter, not the diameter. Yeah, the width of your machine. So here I've got my designer series paper with that nice little arc on it. All right, let me share with you what we're going to do now. We're going to bring in a basic black card base. Now I want this to sit on the edge of my card base like this. And I want to have a little bit of border around. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my die. I'm going to come up here next to what I've already got cut out. I'm going to line the die up with this, okay? So you can even move it up. It doesn't even have to be centered. You can just move it up. And I'm just lining the die up with the very edge of the designer series paper, or of the, yeah, that's right. I'm lining it up so I've got the right arc on there, okay? Okay, so we're going to now open this up. I want to make the, let's do this. Let's move it over a little bit. Let's move it over a little bit so I've got more room to work with. I'm looking at this little, where it is from the middle of my card base, and I'm going to just move it over just a smidge so I've got a little bit more to work with. And then we're just going to press down the washi tape. Okay, and then if I can get that DSP out of there. Yes. Okay, so there's where I want my die to be. And we're going to put this is why I'm using my Big Boss right here. See, I'm going to put it on the platform this way, and I'm going to run this through. Okay, so there we go. Let's bring back my machine. And see, I can put it into the machine this way because the width of the die is the width of the machine. Okay, so I wouldn't be able to do this with my Mini Boss. So this is another reason why it's a good investment. Another reason why you need to be a demonstrator so you can get that machine at a discount, right? Okay, so let's pull this off. This will be a scrap for later. And then take my die off. There we go. So there's the side of my card, okay? So I'm going to bring back my pieces now. We got one more cut that I want to make. So I've got a little, here we go. I'm going to put the inside in just so you can see, get a better visual. I'm not gluing anything down. But here's my designer series paper. And now I can line up the scallops and I can line up the paper, and then I'm going to move it around so that I've got my border on the corner. Let me hold this up closer for you so you can see what I'm doing. And you can now trim your designer series paper. So I think that's about the right arc that I've got going on there. And you can use a pencil. I'm just going to use a little pencil and make a tiny little pencil mark down here on my paper and up here. And that's where it's going to be where I trim my paper. So let's bring back the trimmer. I'm just going to line that up at the top and do a little trim right there. And then one right here. Let's do like this. Okay. Lower that down. Make sure you're flush with the top. And there is my designer series paper for the side panel. All right, let's make sure. Yeah, there we go. So we've got that done. But then I thought, oh, wouldn't it be nice to have a nice another layer of fresh freesia? So here's what I came up with. I'm going to take a half a piece of fresh freesia, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Again, I'm leaving it 5 1/2 so I've got more wiggle room. And I'm bringing in that die with the bubbles. This one's really fun. So I'm going to put this on here, and I'm just going to put it really doesn't matter. I'm going to put it on the edge like that. I'm going to bring in the scallop, and watch how Stampin' Up, like they are so smart, you guys. Look what they've done. This matches the natural groove of the bubbles, right? They're kind of, they're meant to be together. But they've also, this company like blows my mind. Honestly, the artists are just amazing. The stamps, look at this one with the line and the dots. You guessed it. This also matches these two shapes. So I've got it here on my block. And before I cut anything, I'm going to stamp this on here. So I've got my stamp. I'm going to use my memento, and we're going to ink up from the top. Whenever I've got a really big stamp, I like to lay it down face up so then I can look and see that I'm inking it up. Tap, 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 all the way around. And then I'm just going to take my stamp. I'm going to put it down onto my cardstock like so. Straight down, straight up, like that. Then I'm going to bring in my dies. I'm going to line this up. Let's see, we'll turn it this way. So I'm going to line this up like this. And then I'm going to line up my scallops like this. Look at that. That's how I'm going to get that scallop layer. Isn't that fun? I am so hooked on these dies, you guys. The dies in Canada are $45. The stamp set is $34. I think you need both. I really do. After seeing how this stamp works together, oh my goodness, with the dies, amazing. I'm just putting a little washi on here to hold that in place, and we're going to run this through. All right, so bring back my machine again, and we're going to run it through like this. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. I was pleasantly surprised when I played with this and I saw the outcome. So just get all of these little pieces off of my machine. A little tip for you, if you get all these little pieces on your platform, just take a piece of cardstock and just brush it off with the edge. All right, so we're going to pull off these dies gently. Look at this one. Look at that. I'm going to use this for another card. Love it. And like, look how easily everything just falls right out. So that's it for another card. Okay. And then what do we have? We have, because I've used the scallop, look at this fun little trim piece we have left. I just love it. Love, love, love it. Okay. So we're going to put all of this together now. So my card front has a side panel like this. It's going to have this. And I wanted to combine all this together because you guys know, if you watch me, you know how much I love pink and like I love Melon Mambo and Basic Black together. But Fresh Freesia is a close second, I think. I really think this looks so sharp together with the black. So I'm going to take my liquid glue. I'm going to put it right along the edge here of this die cut, just like that. And I'm going to use my white for frame of reference here, and I'm going to put this on first. So I'm going to take this die cut, I'm going to lay it underneath like so, and I just want the polka dots. So I'm fine with covering up the line because I just want my polka dots sticking out. So I'm going to press down gently. Okay, just like that. So there I've got my little border. Isn't that fun? And then I'm going to put this piece on the top. So we've got like 3 layers of fun stuff going on here. So let's put our DSP on like this. Okay, so there's the front part. Now this is going to be an opening. Whoops, got a little glue on there. That'll be the back side. Flip that over. Okay, so there's the front of the card. I love it already. What do you guys think? Okay, so we're going to move on now to the fun stuff, some stamping. Now let's bring in the stamp set. Let me show you the stamps. There's a fun little one up here with bubbles on it. I love that one. We're going to use that. I thought I would use it just as a little kind of touch of color on the edge of this basic white for the inside. So let me bring in my little grid paper background so I don't ruin my grid paper that's on my desk. Okay, so we're going to bring in Fresh Freesia, and we're going to do a little bit of stamping, just a little bit along the edge. So I'm just going to tap onto my ink pad and just line up those little bubbles along the side like that. I think 4 of them will pretty much cover the edge. All right, so we've got that. Now we're going to, we can go ahead and glue that in. I'm going to glue that into the center of my card. So let's add a little bit of glue. Whoops, that went off the edge there on my desk. Okay, so let's grab a baby wipe and get that wiped up before it sticks to something it's not supposed to. Okay, so we've got our piece. Let's put that on the inside of the card and get that part done. All right, so there we go. Now this measures 4 by 5 1/4. So we're just kind of tying all the Fresh Freesia together, right? Okay, so put that off to the side. I want to bring in a stamp and some scrap paper. So let's grab a little bit of scrap white. I got everything going on my desk here. Okay, so I need some scrap white. Let's grab my bin and grab a piece of basic white. Is that going to work? Yeah, I think that'll work. And I need 2 pieces. Okay, so from the stamp set, there's a really nice little thank you that says, just wanted to say thanks. I love that. So we're going to stamp that with Memento, and we're going to stamp it right in the middle of this piece of scrap white, like that. Okay, so there we go. We've got our stamp for thank you. And we're going to bring in another thing that I think you should order tomorrow with your order. Remember, once your order hits $100, it's free shipping. It is a smoking deal, you guys. It is like, shipping is so expensive. And for Stampin' Up! To offer free shipping again tomorrow, I'm just blown away. So these are the brand spanking new in the new catalog, Nested Essentials dies, and let me tell you, they are definitely essential in your collection. I have used these so much. They are amazing. And today I'm going to use the rounded corner rectangles, and I'm going to use the two smaller ones. So the smallest one is going to cut out my greeting, and the next size is going to be cut using some basic black scrap cardstock. I'm also going to cut out of my basic white, bringing back the dies. There's a flower, this one right here. We're going to cut that with white. And then there's the center for the flower. We're going to cut that with black. So I've got some black scrap here. We'll use this little piece here for my flower center. I need a little bit of a bigger piece for this one. I have another scrap right here, but that's not going to quite be big enough. So let me grab another little scrap piece, and then we will get going on this cutting. All right, so let me just scroll. I'm missing all your comments. I will come back. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay. All right. Okay, let me grab some black. And we'll get going. Okay. All right, so I've got a piece here. Don't quite need that big of a piece, so let's just trim that down a bit smaller. And let's get all of this onto my platform. All right, so we've got this one with the greeting, this one with my background. We've got our little flower center and our flower die cut. Now this one with the greeting might need a little piece of washi just to hold it in place. Make sure it's not crooked. You know, you put all your effort into making a card and then your greeting's crooked. It just doesn't work, right? That'll be the first thing you see when you look at that card, that your greeting is not straight. Okay, so let's put that on there. We'll grab our top plate here and we're going to run this through. Okay, running it through. All right, now let's see what we've got. We have our basic black background. We have our greeting. If you're just watching me, these are from the Nested Essentials dies. Love them. Love, love, love them. Putting them back where they belong. Then we have our flower, and this flower is super cute. Look at the texture on the inside of the flower. It's so amazing, right? You can see the little lines coming out from the center. So cute. All right, so let's put our flower back and our center, and we're going to put this together. All right, so garbage. Okay, so now I was thinking the flower is very pretty and it matches the paper. Let's bring back the card front. It matches the paper because we got white flowers with black centers, right? So, but I just think that we need a little something on that flower to make it pop. So I'm going to bring back my fresh Freesia and I'm going to grab my bone folder. I'm going to give the little petals, because that's not natural. Flowers don't look that flat in nature, right? So we're just going to give the petals a little bit of a curl like that. And then we're going to add a little touch of fresh Freesia to the petals of this flower to make it just coordinate with this card. Okay, so there we go. We've got that. And we're just going to add a little dab of glue in the center, tiny, tiny dab. And we're going to grab my Take Your Pick tool and pick up the center and put that right in the center of the flower. Now this flower is going to go on the inside of the card like so. Let me show you. I'm just going to put the glue on there. I'm also going to glue these two layers together. Okay, so let's flip this one up, get my black, put that on here. Love the layering of the Nested Essentials dies. Okay, so the flower is going to go up here in the corner. I thought about putting it over here, like next to my label, but I thought, no, it kind of needs to stand on its own. So I'm going to put it up here in the corner. My greeting is going to sit right here, but let's bring in one of my favorite products that is still in the catalog. Let's celebrate the fact that we still have black and white gingham. And yes, I'm at the end of this roll, but I got another one on my shelf. I would never be without any extras of this. I'm going to go the length of my grid paper and snip. Okay, so that's going to be my wraparound for this card. I'm going to bring in a tiny piece of tear and tape, and I'm going to put that right here where I'm going to have my ribbon go across my card. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to take my card, lay it on top of my ribbon, and then I can size up how much when I'm going to press this down. So I'm going to come across with my ribbon like so. I want to have equal amounts on the other edge. So I'm just laying this here. And then when I'm happy with it, I'm going to take my piece and just press it down onto my glue. Okay. So there's my closure. This ribbon is going to be able to tie. And the inside of my card is going to be basic white, and I'm not going to say anything in here. If you have other stamps that you want to stamp in here, you can. This is going to be where I write my thank you note. Okay, so we're just going to take my ribbon and we're going to just tie a little bow on at the side. So we're just going to tie a bow. I want to do a bow instead of a knot because, of course, you want the recipient to be able to open this little bow and be able to read the message that you've written for them. So there's my bow on the side. I'm leaving it nice and big like that. And then this piece is going to sit right here. And I'm going to grab some dimensionals. And I really like to use the straight edges of the dimensional backing. So we're going to use one on the bottom and then one on the top. And that should anchor my greeting down just nicely on the top and the bottom, like center it over your ribbon, just like so. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, I love these colors together. That paper is totally rocking my world. I'm definitely ordering another package tomorrow. One more thing on this card to do some blinging up. We need to grab some bling, and I reached for these ones here again. Oh my heavens, these are so amazing. Adhesive back sparkle gems, and they have black ones in here. So we're gonna grab those. Now, let me grab my Take Your Pick tool, which was just here on my desk. Take Your Pick has gone for a coffee break, I think. Take your pick, where are you? Oh my God, it's right in front of me. Anybody else do that? It's right in front of you, like seriously, and then you don't see it? Happens to me. Okay, so we're gonna let's take one of the big ones. I'll put it down here on the white space, and then I'm going to grab a small one and put it right here on my greeting, and I'm going to add a third one up here by the flower. And to tie all of the sparkliness together, we're going to bring in Wink of Stella. Now, did you guys know that Wink of Stella was not orderable? It is back in inventory, but it's already in low inventory. So if you're placing an order tomorrow, make sure you add Wink of Stella to your order so that you don't miss out, right? And you'll get free shipping on it. So we're just going to add a little bit of Wink of Stella to the center of the flower up here. And I can see that sparkle already. And then to make it all match, I'm going to go around onto my DSP and add a little sparkle to all of those black centers that are exposed, just to make it all match. There we go, you guys. I'm going to hold this a little closer. You can see the sparkle up there, and you can see the sparkle on the DSP. Such a fun card. Oh my gosh. I can see me making more of this style with lots of different designer series paper, using those amazing, absolutely amazing around the bend dies and stamps. Let me just bring those back. Here are my other pieces. These ones are in there as well as all of these amazing dies. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today for this fun card. the Wink of Stella. Thank you so much, Jen, for posting that. I'll definitely be adding a couple more of those tomorrow to my cart. So things on my list for tomorrow is more of the eclectic paper. What is it called? Beautifully or Delightfully Eclectic Paper. Now I can't find my catalog. Here it is. All right. It is called the Delightfully Eclectic Paper. It's on the bottom of page 129 here in the catalog. That paper is going on my list. Free shipping. I might as well get more of the gingham ribbon as well. I'm sharing my shopping cart with you today. More Wink of Stella for sure. And I always add adhesive and dimensionals to my orders just to make them, you know, get them to that 100 mark. And you know, if you hit the $200 mark, don't forget you're going to get Stampin' Rewards, Stampin' Up! Rewards to you once you hit that $200 mark, right? So reach out, let me know if you have any questions, you guys. Still the best deal, always the best deal is to get the starter kit, and I would definitely join today so that I could use my own discount tomorrow if I were you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Take care. Bye-bye.